Hey everyone, I'm Sison, and today I'm excited to review Sony's latest full-frame camera, the DSLT A99. Like the A900 before it, it sports a 24 megapixel sensor, but adds a vast array of features and upgrades to make this a perfect tool for enthusiasts and professional photographers. In addition to that, videographers can also consider this as a tool for their filmmaking. Coming up, I'll be going through its build, handling, features, image and video quality, and of course my personal thoughts on it.
Sony has really came out with an amazing camera sporting a magnesium alloy body, which allows it to have a very strong and durable build. For a camera of this caliber, it also has weather seals to protect it from any dust and moisture, so even the most demanding photographer can use this camera. In addition to that, there are a number of ports which are protected by rubber enclosures. We have a headphone and microphone inputs, a HDMI and USB ports, a flash sync port and a remote port, and a DC in terminal for uninterrupted battery power. As we look on the other side of the camera, we can see that there are dual card slots. Slot 1 will allow you to use SD cards and memory sticks, and slot 2 will allow you to use SD cards. One of the major things you will notice with the camera's interface is the omission of the Minolta Hotshoe, and Sony has chosen to use a standard Hotshoe that other camera manufacturers use. However, this isn't a normal Hotshoe, and Sony actually calls it a multi-interface shoe, as there are some electronic connections for its new accessories, such as the HVL F60M. If you do have an accessory that uses the old Minolta Hotshoe, there is an adapter supplied with the camera that will allow you to use those accessories as normal.
The A99 has one of the lightest camera bodies on the market to date, weighing in at approximately 733 grams. Of course, when you attach a lens to it, such as this Carl Zeiss 24 to 70mm, it does add some weight to it.
Now, the very bright and superb electronic viewfinder from the Sony a77 has also been improved. Although it has the same 2.4 million dot resolution, the refresh rate has been improved and there is no noticeable lag. One thing unique to this camera is that this is the only full frame to date with an articulating LCD screen. It allows you to shoot in a variety of angles and even allows you to do self-portraits of yourself. If you're familiar with the A77, you would feel comfortable using this camera since the button layout is very much the same and all within reaching distance of your thumb. With the amount of features available on this camera, navigating through the menu can be a bit cumbersome, but once you get familiar with it, things get a lot easier. The C button is a custom button which you can assign for different settings, and pressing the display button will show different sets of information. In addition to that, a new version of Quick Navi makes its return to the Alpha line, which allow you to change the settings quickly without going through the menu. One of the new things on the surface of the camera is this new dial, which is called the Silent Multi-Controller. This will allow you to change settings quietly whilst filming and taking still photos.
One of the coolest things to be added to the A99 is a new focus mode called AFD, which can be easily accessed by going into the focus mode menu.
This mode uses the 19 autofocus points as well as an astounding 102 autofocus points on the sensor for very accurate and fast performing autofocus, but there's more to it than that. By pressing the AF range button, you can control the distance you want to focus on from your subject. It's a very handy feature so the camera won't focus in or out when tracking your subject. Unfortunately, it's only available for stills and not for video, and at the time of this video, it's only compatible with a select range of lenses. For videographers, they would be very happy to know that the A99 has an uncompressed Hdmi output and manual audio control. Add peaking and a very fast and efficient autofocus system for video, it makes for a great tool for filming. However, it's important to note that if you are using autofocus, the aperture will be locked at f3.5. The usual features such as sweep panorama, HDR, picture effects, and more are built into this camera too. A welcome feature that users have been longing for on previous Sony cameras is tethering. This allows the user to control various settings of the camera from a computer. The camera shoots at 6 frames per second at full resolution and 10 at a reduced resolution in telezoom mode. Many people would find the burst rate of the camera to be a bit of a disappointment, as a77 can shoot at 12 frames per second. In addition to that, it doesn't have a very long buffer, which a few photographers may find a bit frustrating. Photos the A99 deliver are truly amazing, with very high dynamic range, attractive colors, and very sharp photos. Most of these photos are with the Carl Zeiss 24-70mm lens, but you can check out more sample photos on my Facebook page. High ISO images are cleaned up to ISO 3200, and I wouldn't be scared to push it up to ISO 6400. Anything above that should only be used as a last resort. The A99 can shoot at Full HD at 24, 25, 50, and 60 frames per second, which is great for videographers and slow motion video, given you change the region from either PAL or NTSC. In my opinion, I love the quality of video you get out of this camera, especially since it has a full frame sensor. The A99 allows you to shoot up to ISO 6400, and sound quality is actually pretty good using the internal mics. And here is just a small snippet of a pianist that I filmed using the A99, straight out of the camera and with no post-processing. After using the A99 for well over 3 months now, I've taken it through different places, in the rain, in hot and dry conditions, and have even taken it at the beach, and it still worked perfectly fine. Sony have done an amazing job on the A99 with a well-specified camera, and has further developed its strengths with its sensor, EVF, and its translucent mirror technology to differentiate itself from Canon and Nikon.
A lot can be said by taking a look at the type of images this camera produces, as the photos are sharp and vibrant. But Sony has also lifted its game concerning low light performance, compared to only a few years ago. Due to its translucent mirror taking away a third of its light from reaching the sensor, it does lag behind some of the competition concerning low light performance. But in my opinion, it's a small price to pay for a continuous autofocus system in stills and videos. However, I really wish the AF points were more widespread throughout the frame. It's not a perfect camera, but it's a great camera with some great technologies implemented. I would highly recommend it for anyone that is already invested in Sony's camera system and want full frame image quality. I'd also recommend it for videographers that want continuous autofocus and a bunch of features that will assist them in filming. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. And if you already own one, let me know what you think of it, and like and subscribe to my channel for more Sony Alpha camera product reviews and tutorials. You can also check out more sample photos on my Facebook page by clicking the link below. Happy shooting, and thanks for watching.